All right, good morning everyone. Coach Lees is here, and Coach, let's quickly look back at last weekend at #1 Oregon State. Tough weekend for the Cougs, but Dylan Plew, a freshman second baseman with 6 hits, including 3 against Luke Heimlich on Friday night, and obviously a game the Cougs nearly took from #1 team. What can you take from last weekend?
Well, we can take from last weekend that if you're going to play a team like the Beavers, who are #1 team in the country, you've got to play well. And we played good enough to win on Friday. Did not get it finished, but overall, we need to get better if we're going to play at a championship level. And they are playing like they're on a mission right now. Luke Heimlich is very good on a Friday night, and then you go with Thompson and Rasmussen. They're literally 3 Friday night starters all on one team, which is very impressive in itself. But I thought we did a solid job against Heimlich on Friday night. I thought our approach was good. I thought our kids took advantage of having runners in scoring position and scored them. We played high-level defense. Damon Jones came out and gave us a very good start, and followed by Kobe Neely and Walker, and so we were in a position to win. But when you go into a place like Corvallis, you're going to have to beat them. They've got great fans. They set a record for overall fans for the weekend, and there's a reason they're the #1 team in the country. They don't give up easily, and so we had kids who had a good series. Dylan Plew played very good defense for another week in a row. Had some very good ABs at the plate, and he was probably our highlight as far as an offensive person. But there were some buzzsaws, for the weekend. It's again, they're #1 for a reason, and you got to give them all the credit. The coaches have done a good job recruiting, preparing them, and they've got very good baseball players. But I want to see us go into this week with Stanford to play good baseball. Last week we walked 23 and gave up 28 hits. Stanford is another team that can be a national host if they do well this weekend. I would suspect they're going to be a host for sure, but we need to limit the number of walks. And we had a couple errors against Oregon State that hurt us. We're going to have to take care of the baseball. We're going to have to throw strikes, and we're going to see similar pitching that we've faced, the last 5-6 weeks. And we're going to have a very good approach and field the balls we're supposed to and knock in the runs we're supposed to have a chance to win.
A little bit extra meeting to this series. The Stanford head coach Mark Marquess is in his final series, final season. What can you talk quickly about him and what he's meant to the Pac-12?
Well, Mark Marquess is in a coaching career of his own. For a person that has done as much as he has at a place like Stanford, he still has more energy than a lot of 25-year-old guys. He bounces around, he coaches his tail off, but he is, what he's meant to, college baseball is second to none. But I'm excited for the fact that his last Pac-12 series of his career, selfishly I get to coach against him, and he's one of the reasons we have the uniforms we have. I've always liked the simple, to the point look of what their team looks like. He's kept the same idea behind his uniforms for as many years as he's been coaching, and he's just been a great ambassador to the game. He's going to be a Hall of Fame coach, and you just can't say enough of what he's done for kids, what he's done for the Stanford baseball program. He will be dearly missed.
And then finally, what do you want to see from your team in this final series, final home series of 2017?
Well, we've done a very good job throughout the last 6 weeks of not giving up, of believing that we're going to play hard no matter what, and grind and do the things we have to get better. We need this 3-game series so that we can move into next season with a good taste in our mouth, knowing that we can leave Saturday, have our exit meetings on Sunday and Monday, and our kids go out in the summer with the feeling that they can't wait till they get back, because I really believe this team is going to be very good next year. But we've got to do some things in the offseason to get better. There's no question about it. We need to get bigger, faster, stronger, more ABs, more competitive pitches. But I want to see our team play good baseball. I want to see strikes thrown, and I want to just pick up the ground ball, throw the correct base, and compete like crazy at the plate.